It is only now that I realize that that's a mask and not actually his face, or at least I hope it's not his face. That'd be real unfortunate to have a mace carved out of ivory. Anyway, welcome to Heroes of the Storm. You can do better. I am Patinator, and today we're going to be playing Nazeebo, a ranged specialist who I actually enjoy playing, which is strange because I don't actually enjoy playing him on Diablo 3. Not my kind of deal. I prefer the monk. Anyway, we're going to be going with a spiders and frogs builds, and I know that his damage is getting tweaked very slightly when the Morales patch hits, but it's not actually gonna matter all that much. It's still pretty much gonna be the same build, so I feel confident presenting it. For those of you who already know what that build is all about, you can skip to the gameplay using the annotation on the lower left or clicking in the link in the description below. For those of you who don't know what Nazeebo is all about, let's take a look at his ability. Scarf Spiders. He magically puts spiders in a jar, tosses it at someone, and creates 3 spiders. The spiders last for 4 seconds, auto-attacking anything they reach, and they don't count as minions, so the enemy can't shoot them, unlike, say, an Uberax beetles. It's great for safe damage, great for pushing a lane. Zombie wall summons a ring of zombies to trap and attack. You can press W to bring it down again, so don't in case you body block or trap one of your own teammates, you can put it down so they can escape safely and nobody gets mad at you. There is a delay to this, so you have to predict where the enemy team is going, or where your target is going, rather. You can also use this on yourself by holding Alt and W. If you're moving, if you haven't been slowed and you do that, the zombie ring will pop up right behind you as you walk away, preventing anyone from chasing you. His E is Plague of Toads. Grade 5 toads that spread out. They all start hopping in a fan direction, in a cone, and they deal 30 damage in a splash, which is pretty solid. His trait is Voodoo Ritual. This is actually what makes him for me, aside from all the safe damage that he can deal, because you don't actually have to channel Plague of Toads or Corpse Spiders or even Zombie Wall. You just drop them and leave. You get ability and attack damage, poisons people for damage over 4 seconds, and if they die, he regenerates health and mana. And we're gonna pick up the trait that adds health and mana whenever someone dies under Voodoo Ritual. So he gets a lot of mana. He has sustain. Scales better than anybody else if he can kill enough minions or enough people with his Voodoo Ritual on them. And it doesn't need to be a last hit. They just have to be poisoned. Technically last hit, but someone else could deal the killing blow. But as long as your poison is on them, you will get the benefit of Voodoo Ritual. His 2 heroics are Gargantuan, which says that it's going to defend you, but that hasn't been my experience. It's going to do whatever it wants. It's unreliable, but sometimes it's the one to go, especially if you can land your zombie wall. Well, just put up the wall around somebody, put up the Gargantuan, and then just watch them have an arena all by themselves. Usually the Garg will win, and even if it doesn't, well, they've expended resources to fight your Gargantuan and not you or the rest of your team. Ravenous Spirit got buffed. It used to be weak, and now it's strong again. Actually, back to pre-patch. I think I said it of pre's there. Pretty strong. You channel a Ravenous Spirit, deals 50 damage per second, cannot move while channeling, and it lasts for 8 seconds. It moves slightly slower than most heroes, so it will have trouble keeping up with them, so you want to cast this behind someone, or if your team has a lot of slows, use that. But it's a lot of damage. But the problem is if you're facing a Tarant who knows what she's doing, or a Johanna, anyone who can displace you or stun you, your channeling ends and it's all over, and there goes your heroic, especially if they're paying attention. So I will pick it in the upcoming match. I will have picked it in the upcoming match, rather, since I record these after. And well, it was greedy of me to pick it. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, talents. Death Ritual is for level 1. That's it for me. Especially the longer the map goes, the longer the game goes, the better Death Ritual becomes. Minion kills give permanent health and mana bonus, which means you get beefier and stronger and can cast more spells. It's all very good. I find it difficult to pick Bribe or Demolitionist over this, although Demolitionist may be a good idea on something like the Haunted Mines, when you need to the weaker, if their towers have no ammo, rather, I can English, Uh, your golem will survive for much longer. Bribe, the thing is, you're already a very, very strong jungler. So I think it's redundant on Nazeebo. So Death Ritual is definitely it for level 1. Level 4, Spider Cluster. Gathering power has been nerfed into oblivion. And Venom doesn't help you do your job more, which is push lanes and dominate. Promote, there is some argument to be made there, but I prefer Spider Cluster. More spiders over 30 seconds. That means more damage that they can't stop and will follow them until they get behind something. Level 7. Gidbin used to be the ability of choice, but now it's Toad Affinity. Because Toad Affinity, Plague of Toads, restores mana and reduces cooldown at each enemy hit, which is solid. If you can throw this in a wave, get a lot of mana back. You can throw this in a team fight, get a cooldown back, and then toss more frogs out there. It's just very good. Fresh corpses. Now, thank you. It's not that it's a bad talent. It's just that Gidbin and Toad Affinity are much better than it. Level 10, we've discussed the heroics. Level 13, Plague. Toads of Hugeness. Plague of Toads. Damage and area increases each hop. Not necessarily great. I'd prefer Thing of the Deep. Increases the range of all your basic abilities by 25%, which means more safety for you, more reach in terms of damage. It's all very good. If you are facing a very divey comp or or people who can erase you, Ice Block may be the thing to go. But Thing of the Deep, if you want to play safer. And the range. It's just the range. I love range. Level 16, Leaping Spiders. Carved spiders leap at their targets, which means they're harder to avoid. The damage is more sustained. And they deal a little more damage. Specialized Toxin it's okay. It's from Voodoo Ritual, so it's not all your damage that needs to be specified. And even the shorter tooltip, by the way, it's not from all your abilities. It's from the damage over time. So it's still Leaping Spiders for me. In fact, there's an argument to be made for Infested Toads, especially if the enemy team is very divey or even hard in focus. But Leaping Spiders is just, it's too good for me to pass up. Level 20, I like Annihilating Spirit. Increase the range of Ravenous Spirit by 50% and movement speed by 30%. So it's going to chase somebody down. You're going to hit people with it. Bolt of the Storm, if you're feeling safe, it's always good. It's always a good pick. If you're not sure if Annihilating Spirit or Humongoid is the way to go, Bolt of the Storm is the way to go. Fury, I guess? No, don't pick Fury of the Storm. Anyway, here are the matchups. We are going to Blackheart's Bay, where we want to pay a crusty old pirate to chip away at our enemies' forts. I hope you enjoy the video. This could go very badly or very well. They have 2 tanks and we have none, but we do have a lot of damage. If we're very, very careful, this could still work out in our favor. Oh, let's see if we can get this Arthas. Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna get him. And there goes Arthas. Good news for us. Supposedly I have connection problems, but I'm not feeling it. That might be some more black magic from Blizzard. Let's go poke this lane. Let's start stacking up our level 1 talent. Oh, kind of teleported there, which is weird to say the least. Chests are about to come up, so I feel like they come up way too early on this map. Maybe that's gonna get adjusted. Just gonna put the zombie wall over there just to scare him off. See if he walks into my toads. Ah, he almost did. That's okay. Hey, Arthas! Did you enjoy that yank? Because we certainly did. Oh, there goes Falstad. This is going well so far. Now, I have seen neither hide nor hair of the enemy Joanna. Oh, there goes. Let's just put that there. I was hoping to zone him out, but oh well. Oh, hello. Oh, he had his heal up. See if we can get him. Alright, now we have all the coins. So that's a good start. If Gazlo does not elect a jungle, that's probably going to be on me. We have the level advantage, we have the coin advantage, we have the advantage, period. So I'm a fan of how this is working out so far. What do you want to do? I actually don't know if I'm going to pick Gargantuan or the Spirit here. Okay, we got a bombardment off. That's good. And now let's leave because there's nothing to gain by fighting here. Except this. Enemy team is spread, so I feel okay with doing this. Should have picked that up before. Should have picked up the talent before I picked up the carved spiders. And all of a sudden, it's quiet outside. I'm mildly concerned. Very, very mildly. Wow, okay. Arf is running into our guys repeatedly. Can't say I disagree with his decision, as it'll help us win. What am I still doing out here? I gotta go. I have no mana.
Who's got the coin for me service?
Okay, team is roving around. Here's the problem. Once they get enough, we need to get, we need this advantage. If we don't have this massive advantage that we have currently, we will start folding under the toughness of their guys, especially with that Johanna. Johanna, I think, is going to be the linchpin for their team. But fortunately, they appear to be running repeatedly into our clutches. So this bodes well. Yeah, I'll let them hit me. I'm not going to spend my zombie wall on that yet. No stealthies on the team, so I'm not so worried. No eyes on them. They have a Vala. Yeah, their Vala is pushed back in the back. Let's see if we can start jungling. I believe that's a plane. And we're now 4 levels ahead of the enemy team this early. What are they doing? And that fort's gone. I'm just gonna keep jungling because I can. I'm a Nazeebo. Oh, there's Gazelle here, so I'm gonna make that gazebo mistake repeatedly, but that doesn't seem to be happening. I think all my faculties are in order today, except for the fact that I'm taking way too much damage for a camp. Get that mana back. What hit me? Some dots thing hit me. Gonna fuck this. Thank you, Zeratul, for that kindly advice. Enemy team is over here getting pushed back really hard. Get out, get out, get out. Oh, well, we got him. We got him. If he wants to die here, we can make that happen. See, we're having trouble killing them even with a bunch of us here. And if they catch up to us, even for a little bit, we're gonna have a problem. Treasure hunt, sure. Spiders, attack it for me. Thank you, spiders. I'm still afraid of spiders as a whole, as a human being, as someone who doesn't want things crawling into his mouth and giving birth in them. And I actually will do this. I think Falstad's gonna fly over here. If he does, I'll just put a wall up on him. But I appreciate them more. The older I grow, and the older I am, the more I appreciate nature and the way it works together. Much in the way, well, not at all the way that Nazeebo works. He kind of spitting in the face of nature. All right. I'm gonna go grab this because I can. Okay, we may have some trouble. Probably gonna have to back after this. Spiders. Wall, make them attack the wall. Keep ourselves nice and healthy. And you know what, Ravenous? I am feeling greedy and the enemy team isn't playing that well. So this might work for us. The Gargantuan says that it's gonna defend you, but that hasn't been my experience. My experience has been it'll walk away from fights. We died? No, we haven't. I don't want to be the first guy to die. Well, we got a big push going down in bot, so I'm gonna join these guys in that. Drop the wall up. Start chunking everything down. After this, probably gonna back. What is the enemy team doing? We are now 5 levels ahead of them. Kind of a... Not even kind of. It's a stomping. Period. Wow. I had my, issues with the start of the game because... they don't even have ults up. Let's go. Let's leave. We are doing fine. Let's not estimate ourselves. I'm gonna back. I want mana. I don't have to back, but I'm gonna back. I'm leaving because Gazlo appears to have bot under control anyway. Okay, that looks like our first death, and it's Vala, and that's tragic. Well, it still ended up being a 2-for-1 in our favor, so I'm gonna call that a win, I guess. They're not gonna win by trading. If the enemy team hasn't given up yet, they're really close to it, but I can't blame them for that. Comeback mechanics do exist, but I don't think they really support the idea of coming back from a 4-level deficit that has been sustained, not just in a burst. Gazlo is taking this, but we're gonna defend him because he's low on health. Anything bad happens to them, Falstad is still here. Enemy team, are they all here? Just gonna toss one out there, see if anyone's lurking. Nope. Nobody is lurking. Press the Z, mount up. And off we go to our next adventure. You know, if we do this well enough, the game's gonna end soon, you know. The game's gonna be shorter than the preamble, which would be very, very weird. I haven't even used my heroic yet, and I've had that for a while. Let's see who we can get. I just wanted to use my heroic. I'm just gonna slap this Johanna. We didn't get Johanna. That's a shame. Thing of the deep. Thing of the deep. More range, more safety, more winning. Oh, Rainer would be a threat if, you know. Stay, Rainer. I want your fort. I want your Johanna. Oh, he got stunned. Toad's killing everybody. See if we can get this guy. Yes. This is shockingly one-sided. Now we're leaving. Alright. They do have ults now, so they can put up something of a fight. I have vision on them, so they should be fine. They're gonna be busy dealing with our wave and bot, so I feel safe in doing this. 9 minutes into the game, and we're in a good position. Time to turn in my points into the Blackheart Bank, like a good investor. I don't know what the dogs are all worked up about, but they are worked up over something. Hey! Bye, Falstad. Sorry. Falstad should be here. I am pleased with that. Oh man, that was good. Bye. I think their Arthas is feeding. I don't know. What's important is we got this. Still at a 4-level lead. One mistake can give them a lot of XP. Just gonna toss the spiders out there to start pushing the lane in. And gonna turn in. Oh, alright, that's enough coins. This is kind of a stomping, but some days you just want to, you know. I've been waking up on the wrong side of it, possibly because of the head cold I've been developing, possibly because, well, medication has... Okay. Oh, now what? We've got them. Okay. Let's push this hard. More leaping spiders. More spider fun. Okay, 4-level lead maintained. In a game that I think we shouldn't have won at all. I think they have the better comp. In general situations, their comp is just better. And the good news is I haven't trapped anyone in my zombie wall, and I am pleased about that. Stay away from my guy. I think we can get her. Ah, no we can't. Wow. That's a lot of guns. I'm just gonna guard our guy before... just in case anything bad happens to him. And now that, you know, he's safe, so are we. We are safe and... no comment. Spiders. Okay. They don't even have level 13 talents. I think we can win off this. Spiders for the core. That's pretty much done. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope the preamble is actually shorter than this. If you want to see more Heroes of the Storm and other games, you can subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. I'm Patinator. I'll see you later.